Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well, and we're going to bring you some Pro Strategy Football 2021 1982 NFL alternate replay, our last game of Week 1. The Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Up prior on the channel, our playthrough as we play as Ken Stabler and the Saints. That game is up on the channel. Also, Dolphins versus the Jets is up on the channel, so I won't spoil those for you if you'd like to watch them. We've also simmed out every other game in Week 1, and we did that after our Saints game. So once again, this is Pro Strategy Football 2021. It can be purchased on Steam for under $20. We are playing the strike shortened 9-game season, so every game and win is important. This is a featured PC versus PC game. I will only be doing the announcing. The Cowboys are 4-point favorites, and the over-under is 41. Are you taking Dallas and laying the 4 points? Or are you taking Pittsburgh and receiving 4 points? Are you going over or under 41? Step up to the chat and make your predictions. All right, so here we go. We're at Texas Stadium. The head coach for the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers, a well-known name, Chuck Noll. And the head coach for the hometown Dallas Cowboys, another well-known name, Tom Landry. Again, Dallas 4-point favorites, over under 41. Let's scout the Steelers. Run blocking is a 6, pass blocking is a 7, red zone offense a 7, team discipline a 7, ball security a 6, 2-minute offense a 7. On the road, they struggle at times. They're a 4, so they're below average. Run defense is a 7, pass defense is an 8, pass rush is a 7. Red zone defense, 8. That's very good. It's tough to score on the Steelers in the red zone. They cause fumbles or turnovers at a 6. Defensive stamina, controlling and preventing big plays by their opponent, both 8s. For Dallas Cowboys, as both of these teams are coming to an end of a tremendous run in the 70s in 1982. Run blocking, pass blocking, red zone offense, team discipline for the 82 Cowboys, all 7s. Ball security a 6, 2-minute offense an 8. That's very good. At home, not as big of an advantage as you would think. It's only a 6. Run defense, pass rush, red zone defense, all 7s for the aging Doomsday defense. Causing fumbles is a 6. Defensive stamina is an 8. Controlling or preventing big plays by their opponent, a 7. Coaching. Tom Landry favors the run. They'll take balanced, typical risks. They'll run the halfback predominantly, Tony Dorsett, and mostly they like to throw in a 2 wide receiver set. They favor a 4-3, they favor zone coverage, and they will blitz on some occasions. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Chuck Noll, he too favors the run, but they're going to predominantly run Franco Harris, the fullback. They take typical risks, and they also like to throw in the 2 wide receiver set. They like the 3-4, they favor zone coverage, and they, too, will blitz on certain occasions. Offensive line for the 1982 Pittsburgh Steelers, Piney, Wolfley, Webster, Curran, Brown. The extra linemen, Ilkin. For the Dallas Cowboys, their offensive linemen, Donovan, Scott, Rafferty, Peterson, Cooper. Extra offensive lineman, Pozdorak. The offense for the Dallas Cowboys. Danny White at quarterback. Tony Dorsett and Ron Springs, your starting running backs. Your starting wideouts, Tony Hill and Drew Pearson. Doug Cosby is the starting tight end. You'll also see at wideout Doug Donnelly and Butch Johnson, the backup tight end, Billy Joe Dupree. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, Terry Bradshaw's under center. Frank Pollard's the halfback. Franco Harris the fullback. Wideouts, John Stallworth, Lynn Swann, tight end Benny Cunningham. Also at wideout, you will see Jim Smith, Calvin Sweeney, and then at tight end, who's really was a blocking back, but he had a lot of plays, Greg Hawthorne. And that's the way you work him into the game there. Defensive line for the Steelers, Goodman, Dunn, Nelson, Beasley, extra defensive lineman, Willis. For the Dallas Cowboys, it's an aging bunch, but still pretty good. Ed Too Tall Jones, John Dutton, Randy White, Harvey Martin, Larry Bethea. Linebackers and defensive backs for the Cowboys. Hegman, Brunig, Dickerson, Brown are your linebackers. Defensive backs, Walls, Downs, Barnes, Thurman, your nickel back. Clinkscale, dime back, Hunter. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, linebackers, Ham, Towers, Lambert, Cole. Defensive backs, Woodruff, Johnson, Shell, Blunt. Nickelback, Woods, dime back, Washington. Your place kicker for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Gary Anderson, the punter, John Goodson. For the Dallas Cowboys, oh boy, here's a name we've heard in our replays. Your place kicker, Raphael Septien. Your punter is also your starting quarterback, Danny White. And now to Texas Stadium and the kickoff. It's clear skies here in Dallas. And as they say in pro strategy football, let's do this. Again, this is PC versus PC. We will only be calling the game. Pittsburgh won the toss. They elect to receive. Septien places the ball on the tee. And here's the kickoff. Final game of week 1 on the way. Pittsburgh setting up for the return. Out of the end zone comes Abercrombie. Zigging, zagging. He's past the 20, and he's brought down at the 25. 28-yard return for Abercrombie. They'll spot it at the Pittsburgh 26. Pollard and Harris are your backs. Swann and Stallworth your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. Bradshaw under center. 4-3-2 deep zone for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. It's a give to Franco Harris to the left.
2nd down.
Picks up 2 as he pops to the outside. Tackled by Martin. It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for Pittsburgh. Harris goes off the field. Smith comes on the field. He's the slot receiver, number 86. Pollard the lone setback. Once again, zone coverage. 4 down linemen for the Cowboys. 2nd and 8. Bradshaw to throw. A lot of time. He zips it. Incomplete.
3rd down.
That was a long fly pattern to Smith, the slot receiver. Well covered by Barnes. 3rd and 8 for Pittsburgh at their 28. Pollard and Harris are your backs. Swann and Stallworth your wideouts. Cunningham, the tight end. 3-4 zone coverage now for the Cowboys. They get that extra linebacker out there to help in this passing zone. And there's movement. Dead ball foul. Movement on the Steelers. And that's going to make it a more difficult 3rd and 13 from the Pittsburgh 23. Now Pittsburgh, with that penalty, they'll go to the 4 wide out set. Swann and Smith to the top. Stallworth and Sweeney to the bottom. Pollard the lone setback. Nickel zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw takes the snap. Bradshaw to throw. Rolls a bit. Throws. Complete the squeeze. Got the first down.
First down.
A medium hitch. Bradshaw found the seam in the zone, as we say. A beautiful pass and catch. An extra few yards. It's a pickup of 17. Barnes was on the tackle for the Cowboys. Big conversion there for Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their 40. Swan, Stallworth out wide. Cunningham's the tight end. Pollard and Harris your backs. Again, 4-3 zone coverage for the Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Bradshaw's a give to Harris to the right.
Second down.
Counter right. Harris struggles for 2. Ed Too Tall Jones wraps him up. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Bradshaw barks out the signals against zone coverage. Bradshaw. Harris again to the right.
3rd down.
No gain. They went off tackle right. And Hegman with the stop. Good job by the front 7 of the Dallas Cowboys. Another 3rd and long. 3rd and 8 for Pittsburgh. And they're going to go back to that 4 wide receiver set. Sweeney, Stallworth to the top. Smith and Swan to the bottom. Davis, the first time we've seen him out on the field. Your lone setback. This looks like a 3-deep zone to me by Dallas. Bradshaw will take the snap from Webster. Bradshaw back to throw. Looking to find that seam again. And he does with Smith. First down. Gain of 16. Smith is knocked out of bounds. But once again, Bradshaw shreds this doomsday zone. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Dallas 42. Dual setbacks in the backfield of Harris and Pollard for Pittsburgh. Swan and Stallworth out wide, your usual suspects. Cunningham's the tight end. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. Bradshaw back to pass. They stay in. Extra blockers. Incomplete. So Pollard and Harris stayed in to give Bradshaw more time, but he could not find Stallworth on the medium out pattern. Good coverage by Walls of the Cowboys. 2nd and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Dallas 42. Man coverage. First time we've seen man coverage. Again, this could be a 3-deep zone, though. We will find out in moments. Bradshaw barks out the signals. He'll take the snap. Bradshaw gives it to Harris to the left, and he is swarmed under. No gain. Brown brings him down. And it was man-to-man coverage for the Cowboys, and they were looking for run on 2nd down. It's now 3rd and 10. Pittsburgh has converted twice on 3rd and long to keep this drive a-going. Bradshaw's in shotgun. Pollard next to him. Smith and Swan to the top. Cunningham and Stallworth to the bottom. 3, 4, zone coverage. Shotgun snap to Terry Bradshaw. He has a lot of time. Throws to the sidelines. Incomplete. Diving attempt by Smith. Dickerson on the coverage. 4th and 10. Pittsburgh sends out the punt team. Goodson to do the punting from about his 42. He's going to look to pin the Cowboys back. Goodson gets the punt off, angling for the sidelines, and it's going to go out inside the 10. 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 9. Danny White under center. Doug Cosby at tight end. Hill and Pearson out wide. Springs and Dorsett are your backs. 4 down linemen, man coverage for Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 for Dallas from their 9. It's a give to Ron Springs to the left. 1 yard. Cole on the tackle for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 9 for Dallas from their 10. White under center. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. It's a blitz. Quick hitter to Pearson. He breaks a couple of tackles, and he'll pick up 7. Woodruff finally brings him down. 3rd and 2 for the Cowboys. So Danny White read blitz, and he went with that short, quick pass to Drew Pearson. 3rd and 2. What will Dallas do? Springs and Dorsett are the backs. Cosby's the tight end. Hill and Pearson your wideouts. Everyone up in the box for the Pittsburgh Steelers trying to stop a run. Will Danny White go over the top? White, it's a sweep to Tony Dorsett. He's got the first down and more as he streaks down the sidelines. Excellent blocking by the Dallas Cowboys O-line. Gain of 9 for TD Tony Dorsett. Jack Ham finally corralled him near the sidelines. 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 26. Donnelly comes in as Springs goes out. Donnelly in the slot, number 83. Dorsett, the lone setback. Zone coverage for the Steelers. Danny White to throw. Middle, Pearson. Good catch. Gain of 8. Jack Lambert, the toothless one, put a big pop on Drew Pearson, but he held on to the ball. 2nd and 2 for Danny White and the Cowboys. I formation for the Cowboys. As Springs comes back in, he's the up back. Dorsett behind him. Man coverage 3-4 for the Steelers on 2nd and 2. It's a give to Dorsett. He bounces to the outside. He's got the first down. Dorsett looked like he was going to be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, but spun off the would-be tackler to pick up 4. Jack Lambert credited with the tackle. Cowboys move the chains once again. 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 38. Springs and Newsome are your setbacks now for the Cowboys. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for Pittsburgh. Ball at the Dallas 38. White under center. White gives it to Newsome. Newsome to the left.
2nd down.
Picks up 4. Nelson on the stop for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 6. Dorsett comes in. Newsome goes out. Again, man coverage for the Steelers. 2nd and 6. White pitches to Dorsett. Dorsett will have the first down.
1st down.
That was a pitch right. Dorsett picks up 7. Again, the offensive line is able to seal off the inside, and Dorsett was able to flow outside for 7 yards. Toes tripped him up, but it was too late. 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 49 as they encroach upon Steeler territory. Again, Springs and Dorsett are your backs. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. They're 4 down linemen in a tight set. Danny White to throw on 1st down. A lot of time. And out pattern. Incomplete.
2nd down. Penalty.
Pass was intended for Hill. Coverage by Woodruff. But there is a flag on the play. Let's find out what that is all about. Offensive holding on Dallas. That's why Danny White had all day in the world. That's going to back up the bus. 1st and 20 at the Cowboy 39 for Dallas. White brings him to the line of scrimmage. Hill, Pearson out wide. Cosby's the tight end. Springs and Dorsett your split backs. Zone coverage for the Steelers. 4 down linemen on 2nd and 20. 1st and 20. White to throw. It's a screen to Ron Springs. He's not going to get much. 3 yards. Woodruff on the tackle. Excellent pursuit by the Pittsburgh Steelers. 2nd and 17 for the Cowboys. Hill, Donnelly, Pearson, your wideouts. Donnelly's in the slot. Cosby's the tight end. TD, Tony Dorsett, the lone setback. Man coverage, 3-4 for the Steelers. Looks like they're doubling possibly a tight end Cosby. You can see number 29, the free safety for the Steelers, shifted over to the top in that Cosby vicinity. 2nd and 17. White gives it to Dorsett up the middle.
3rd down.
And Tony picks up 5. Beasley on the torpedo tackle. Makes it 3rd and 12 now for Dallas. Cowboys in shotgun. Flanking Danny White is Tony Dorsett. Donnelly and Pearson to the bottom. Hill to the top. Cosby's the tight end. Zone coverage too deep for the Steelers. Will they get enough pressure just with that down 3, or will they blitz? Shotgun snap to Danny White. White with all day in the world. He throws for the sticks. Incomplete.
4th down.
Medium hitch to Cosby, the tight end. Incomplete. Shell bats the ball away. Tony Martin joins us here at Texas Stadium. He says, "Go Cowboys, America's team." Cowboys will punt. Danny White just drops back in punt formation now. Punts from about his 31. That's a pretty good punt by Danny. Fielded at the 10 by Sidnor. 3-yard return. Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 at their 15. 4:49 to play in the first quarter. We are scoreless. Both teams have had drives that ended with punts. Second drive for the Steelers here on offense in the first quarter. Harris and Pollard are your split backs. Stallworth and Swan your wideouts. Benny Cunningham's the tight end. Bradshaw under center. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for Dallas. Harris to the left. He's going to pick up 4. He really got through that line quickly, but Brown closed in and made the tackle. 2nd and 6 for the Steelers. Bradshaw brings the offense to the line of scrimmage. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 2nd and 6 from the Pittsburgh 19. Bradshaw gives it to Harris up the gut. They pick up another 4. Randy White on the tackle. 3rd and 2. So Pittsburgh has a lot of options here on 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at their 23. Davis and Harris are your backs now. Stallworth and Swan your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. Bradshaw under center. Man coverage, everyone up in the box except for the free safety downs for Dallas. Bradshaw pitches to Harris. He's close to the sticks, and he has it. That extra effort by Franco Harris. First down for Pittsburgh at their 25, under 3 to play in the first quarter. Pollard and Harris are your backs now. Man coverage for the Cowboys. It's a give to Pollard. He goes left for 2 yards. Martin on the stop for Dallas. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. 4 wide receivers set for the Steelers. Swan to the top. Smith, Stallworth, and Sweeney to the bottom. Pollard the lone setback. Harris gets a breather. Bradshaw barks out the signals against zone coverage. Bradshaw to throw. And complete to Swan for the first down. Medium hitch. Swan ran off the zone defenders, found that seam, as we say, in that zone, and he hitched right up. And Bradshaw put the ball right on his hands. Gain of 16, first down for Pittsburgh at their 43. Harris comes back on the field, so does Cunningham. So it's Pollard and Harris are your backs. Man coverage for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. It's a blitz. Bradshaw underneath to Pollard, and he's going to get a big gain as he crosses midfield. Are they going to catch him? Pollard, 25-20.
First down.
37 yards on the flat pass to Pollard. Let's watch that replay as Bradshaw burns the aging Doomsday defense blitz. Here's the replay in actual speed. Pollard gets to that sideline. 2 Dallas defenders had an opportunity to stop him early, but then he goes
First down.
for a very good run down the sideline, 37 yards. Pittsburgh, 1st and 10 at the Dallas 20. Just over a minute to play in the first quarter, and Pittsburgh's threatening to put some points on the board. Swan, Stallworth out wide, Cunningham the tight end, Pollard and Harris your split back. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw takes the snap from Webster. He gives it to Harris to the left. Franco picks up 3. Randy White picks up another tackle. 2nd and 7, under 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw, Harris, he's got a big run as he cut back to the middle. He went off tackle left, a quick cut to the middle, picks up 10 yards. Brunig on the stop. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Steelers. Davis the lone setback, and that's the end of the first quarter. So after 1 quarter of play, as we start the second quarter, it will be Pittsburgh within striking distance looking to punch one in. Time for station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, the 1982 NFL alternate replay. Steelers Cowboys, last game of our week 1 on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. If you're enjoying the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you want to, please do so. If you do subscribe, please hit the bell for notification. Thank you very much. So Pittsburgh has it to start off the second quarter, 1st and goal from the Dallas 7 as they switch sides. Harris and Davis are your backs, Swan and Stallworth your wideouts, Benny Cunningham the tight end. Dallas is playing a zone coverage down near the goal line. Let's see if Terry will throw the ball and find a seam, or will the Cowboys bait them into an interception. Bradshaw barks out the signals, and he's going to give it to Davis. Davis to the right. Franco threw a nice block. Davis picks up 3. Martin on the tackle for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd and goal from the Dallas 4. It's Harrison Pollard in the backfield now. Man coverage for the Cowboys. Everyone up in the box. Looks like they're selling out for the run. Bradshaw play action. Pumps. Throws. Middle. Incomplete.
3rd down.
Bradshaw was looking for Harris out of the backfield. It was man coverage, goal line, and they were playing the run, but quickly red pass after the play action fake. Bradshaw might have had, let's see who that was. Let's go replay. Bradshaw might have had, this is a replay. Bradshaw might have had Swan down in the corner. Yes, he did. He probably, his best shot would have been Swan in the corner. But now that brings up 3rd and goal from the Dallas 4. Pittsburgh decides to try to spread out the aging Doomsday defense. Swan and Smith to the top. Sweeney and Stallworth to the bottom. Everyone up in the box for Dallas. Pollard the lone setback. Bradshaw under center. 3rd and goal from the Cowboy 4. Bradshaw back to pass. Throws! Incomplete! This time he was trying to go corner route to Stallworth. Incomplete. Well defended by Hegman. Hegman helped out there. Now bring up 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. Gary Anderson will attempt a 21-yard field goal. The snap. The play. Oh, it's a fake! Cliff Stout! Incomplete! Cliff Stout had Benny Cunningham wide open in the end zone. Incomplete. So Chuck Noll went to his bag of tricks. He didn't play it conservative. He went for the 6. Incomplete. Here's the replay in slow motion. Cliff Stout looking, probably waited a little too long and threw too high to Benny Cunningham, who was wide open in the end zone. That play should have popped for 6, but did not. Doomsday dodges a bullet. Dallas takes over after the fake field goal attempt. 1st and 10 at their 4. We surprisingly still remain scoreless with 14:05 to play in the first half. Dorsett and Springs are your setbacks for the Cowboys. Pearson and Hill out wide. Cosby's the tight end. Danny White under center. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. White, quick hitter, incomplete.
2nd down.
They're looking for Drew Pearson. Towers quickly stepped up and batted the ball down. 2nd and 10 for Dallas from their 4. Dorsett and Springs go out. Newsom and Donnelly come in. Donnelly the slot receiver. Danny White under center. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh. White throws from his end zone. Complete to Donnelly, and that's a 1st down down the sideline. A medium streak pass hits Donnelly in stride. Again, they find the seam in that zone. Pittsburgh was looking for the run. White crossed them up with the pass. 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 20. Dorsett and Springs come back in. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for Pittsburgh on 1st and 10. It's a pitch to Dorsett to the left, and a good run by TD Tony Dorsett. He picks up 8. A couple of shifty moves. He bounces off one tackler and lunges forward, and that will leave a 2nd and 2. Ball at the Dallas 28. Again, man coverage for Pittsburgh. It's a blitz, and Springs is wrapped up in the backfield, but I think the Steelers might be offsides. That's a 4-yard loss. Cole blew up that play. Let's see what the yellow hanky will be. Illegal procedure on Dallas. I am incorrect. Pittsburgh declines. It is 3rd and 6. So White will go in shotgun. Dorsett flanks him. Donnelly and Pearson to the top. Cosby and Hill to the bottom. Everyone up in the box for Pittsburgh. No safety help. Shotgun snap to Danny White. White pumps. Throws middle. Incomplete.
4th down.
As they choked off all the short passing lanes, White was looking for Donnelly, well covered by Johnson. White will step back and punt now from about his 8. Pittsburgh could have really good field position here. From the 28 comes Sidnor, and he takes it to about the 36, and that's where they'll spot it, a 6-yard return. Pittsburgh, 1st and 10. From their 36, 12:04 left in the first half, we are scoreless. Harris and Pollard are your backs. Stallworth, Swan, your wideouts. Cunningham, the tight end. Bradshaw under center, zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw to throw on 1st down. Pumps, throws deep! Incomplete!
2nd down.
Pass a little too tall for Stallworth. Barnes on the coverage. Stallworth had a step on Barnes. 2nd and 10. I formation now for Pittsburgh. Harris the up back. Pollard behind him. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 2nd and 10. Bradshaw to throw under duress, and he is brought down. Sacked by Brunig. This time Bradshaw could not find a seam in that 3-deep zone, and he held on to that ball too long, resulting in the sack. As the Cowboys just continued to pursue him. 3rd and 17. Pollard the lone setback. Bradshaw under center. Swan Smith to the top. Cunningham Stallworth to the bottom. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Can they bring the heat on Terry Bradshaw? Bradshaw back to pass. Throws deep middle. Picked off by Barnes. Barnes heading the way. And he is brought down. Barnes with the interception. Finally brought down at the 23. And this is a huge break for the Dallas offense now. The Doomsday defense has given them wonderful field position. Here's the replay in slow motion. Bradshaw back to pass. He throws. And look at that anticipation by Barnes. It's going to be Bradshaw who makes the touchdown-saving tackle here. But he's not happy. He threw the pick. Dallas with 11:11 to play in the first half. No score. Golden opportunity here. 1st and 10 after the Barnes interception at the Pittsburgh 23. Dorsett the lone setback. Pearson and Hill out wide. Donnelly in the slot to the top. Cosby's the tight end to the bottom. Man coverage for the Steelers on 1st and 10. White to throw. Has time. Throws to the end zone. Incomplete.
2nd down.
Long hitch play to Donnelly. Well covered by the Steelers. 2nd and 10 for Dallas. Springs comes back in along with Dorsett. They're in the backfield. Man coverage for the Steelers. White barks out the signals on 2nd down. Danny to throw again. Sidelines. Incomplete.
3rd down.
Was looking for Tony Hill. Woodruff on the coverage for the Steelers. 3rd and 10. Steelers trying to hold Dallas to a Septien field goal attempt. 2-deep zone. You can see Johnson and Shell back there for Pittsburgh. Newsom and Springs are your split backs for Dallas. 3rd and 10. What will Danny White do here? White pitches to Newsom, and he's brought down. No gain at the line of scrimmage. They try to cross him up with a pitch left. And even though the Steelers were playing pass, Jack Lambert quickly fought through the blocks and demolished that play. So 4th and 10 Here comes Raphael Septien. That name, yes, that Raphael Septien. He was our kicker for the Rams in our 77 replay, in which we played as what if Joe Namath played for the Rams the whole year. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt for Septien to put the Cowboys up 3. Hogaboom puts it down. Septien hits it. And it's good.
It's good.
3-0 Dallas. Gary Hogaboom congratulates his place kicker. And finally, the egg has cracked. Someone has scored. So after the interception, Dallas really doesn't move the ball, but Septien boots a 40-yarder to give the Cowboys a 3-0 lead. 10:13 left in the first half. Septien to kick off here at Texas Stadium. Joining us at Texas Stadium, Jake Cruz. Hope all is well. Steeler fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. I wonder who he's rooting for, as he says, here we go, Steelers, here we go. And, of course, Tony Martin, who's rooting for the Cowboys. So Septien to kick, 3-0 Dallas, 10:13 to play in the half. Pittsburgh setting up for the return. From the goal line comes Bohannon.
Penalty.
22-yard return, but once again, a yellow hanky litters the field. Personal foul on the Cowboys, a little too over-exuberant on the tackle. And that's going to tack on some yardage. Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 at their 39. Trailing by 3. I formation for the Steelers. Harris the up back, Davis behind him. Dr. Gullen has joined us at Texas Stadium. He says, hi there. Bought this the other day after watching your 72 Dolphins game. Loving it so far. Very fun game. All the seasons are free. And I have to put the link. I did not put the link. But if you watch any of my other, from the 77 replay or the 72 replay, the link for the mod site for the free seasons is on there. Fun game. The next version coming out in September is going to be even better. So, yes, very fun game. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Dr. Gullen. And thank you for joining us. All right, back to the ball game here. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their 39. As I was stating, Harris the up back, Davis behind him. Swan, Cunningham, and Stallworth, your receivers, and Cunningham is the tight end. Bradshaw under center, zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw gives it to Harris. That looked like a counter left. And it was. He only picks up 3. Randy White on the tackle. They try to cross up Doomsday. Only got 3 yards there. But they'll take it. 2nd and 7 for Pittsburgh. Now Pittsburgh looks to stretch out this Dallas defense. Sweeney, Stallworth, Smith to the top, Swan to the bottom. Pollard. That's Frank Pollard, the lone setback. Bradshaw under center facing zone coverage. On 2nd and 7. Screen to Pollard. Pollard breaks a tackle, crosses midfield, streaks down the sideline. And he is brought down
Out of bounds.
at the Dallas 37. Another big play by Pollard. Here's the replay in actual speed. That screen works to perfection. The other time Pollard, I think it was Pollard, he had that big play. He just got hit. He took the pass in the flat and went upfield, broke a couple of tackles, and he went a long, long way. Picks up 21 this time. Not as long, but just as effective. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the Dallas 37. Harris and Pollard are your backs now. Man coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw gives it to Harris to the right. Not much at all. No gain. Dutton and company bring him down. Dallas won the day at the point of attack. Good job by their front 7. 2nd and 10 for the Steelers at the Dallas 37. Just over 8 to play in the first half. Split backfield of Harris and Pollard. Bradshaw under center. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 2nd down. Bradshaw to throw. Underneath. That was a short out to Swan. Hegman was all over that. Dallas was playing the run. But again, they're reading quickly. They're reading quickly that it's passed, and they stay with their receivers. You might be better off going play action fake in these situations and going over the top. 3rd and 10. Smith is in the slot. Stallworth and Swan out wide. Cunningham's the tight end. Pollard, the lone setback. Man coverage. Again, the way they are, this could be a 3-deep zone or man coverage for Dallas. They're hiding it well. Bradshaw barks out the signals. Bradshaw pumps, throws, intercepted by Thurman. The second pick of Terry Bradshaw by the aging Doomsday defense. Here's the replay in slow motion. Bradshaw was looking for Swan, I think. And here comes Thurman. Boom, steps right up, makes the pick. And once again, the Steelers are denied. 7:57 to play in the first half. Dallas looking to capitalize after their second interception. They lead 3-0. Donnelly and Hill out wide. Pearson and Hill out wide. Donnelly, number 83, is the slot receiver. Dorsett, the lone setback. Doug Cosby, the tight end. Man coverage for the Steelers on 1st and 10. White to throw. Middle. Pearson. Short slant for 7. Lambert really tried to behead Pearson. This will be 2nd and 3 for Dallas at their 31. Dorsett and Springs are split backs. Zone coverage for the Steelers. Pitch. Tony Dorsett. He's got the first down and more. He crosses midfield and is tripped up by Shell. Again, Tony Dorsett. Quick moves and the acceleration for 20. Shell, a last-ditch diving effort, trips up Tony Dorsett. Or TD would have went for a TD. Dallas, 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 49. 6:42 and counting in the first half. 3-0 Cowboys. Hill, Donnelly, Pearson, your wideouts. Donnelly in the slot. Doug Cosby, the tight end. Dorsett, the lone setback. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on 1st and 10. It's a give to Dorsett up the middle.
2nd down.
Lowers his shoulder. Picks up 3 yards. Tow's on the tackle for the Steelers. 2nd and 7. Just over 6 to play in the first half. Ball at the Pittsburgh 46. 4 wide receivers set for the Cowboys. Pearson, Donnelly to the top. Hill and Johnson to the bottom. And again, this could be man coverage or 3-deep zone on 2nd and 7 for the Steelers. It's zone, 3 deep. The throw. Complete to Pearson. Pearson racing for the end zone. And he is brought down near the 15. Gain of 31. White to Pearson. Touchdown saving tackle by Mel Blount. As that zone did not work at all. Here's the replay in actual speed. Drew Pearson with the catch and run.
1st down.
And now, 1st and 10 for Dallas at the Pittsburgh 15. The Steelers will try to hold the Cowboys to, again, a Septien field goal attempt. Springs and Dorsett are your backs. Man coverage for the Steelers on 1st and 10 from their 15. White pitches to Dorsett. Dorsett will get nothing
2nd down.
on the pitch right. In fact, he'll lose a yard. Dunn and company with the takedown. Savoy 48 has joined us at Texas Stadium. Hope all is well. Yeah, Savoy 48 says, Bradshaw looking like the MVP for the Cow Pies. So 2nd and 11. Pittsburgh defense again trying to hold Dallas out of the end zone. Newsom and Springs are your split backs for Dallas. Man coverage for the Steelers on 2nd and 11. White to throw. He has a lot of time. He throws for the end zone. Incomplete.
3rd down.
He was looking for a Hill in the corner. Good coverage by Woodruff. 3rd and 11. Dorsett comes back on the field. He's the lone setback. Pearson, Donnelly, Hill, your wideouts. Donnelly, number 83's in the slot. Doug Cosby, You got to watch out for Cosby down here. Possibly a medium post pattern. Or a crossing pattern. White barks out the signals. Looks like zone coverage here for the Steelers on 3rd and 11. White rolls. Throws. Incomplete. Miscommunication there. Hill went one way. White threw the other way. And Dallas is lucky that Shell did not intercept it. 4th and 11. Here comes Raphael Septien to attempt a 33-yard field goal. Gary Hogaboom to hold. He's 1 for 1. Hogaboom puts it down. Septien puts it up and through. 6-0 Cowboys. So their 6 points come directly after Terry Bradshaw interception. But the Pittsburgh defense has held them in, and one score and an extra point could put them up. Septien to kick off with 4:31 left in the first half. 6-0 Dallas. Pittsburgh. And in the end zone, Bohannon will take a knee. Steelers will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Larry Harris, how you doing? Hope you're feeling good, my friend, has joined us at Texas Stadium as he says, "Come on, Cowboys." Dr. Gullen, I'm a 49ers fan, so thinking of doing Montana's first Super Bowl season from 1981 with this game should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, should be a lot of fun. That's a good season, 1981. 49ers didn't do so good in the strike season the next year, but their dynasty of dominance was just beginning. Steelers down by 6, 1st and 10 at their 20. Pollard the lone setback. Swan, Stallworth out wide. Smith in the slot. Cunningham's the tight end. Zone coverage for the Dallas Cowboys. Bradshaw under center as he's thrown 2 picks. If you're just joining us, Pittsburgh passed up a short field goal attempt. They went for a fake field goal pass, or fake field goal, and it was a pass. Wide open in the end zone was Cunningham, but Cliff Stout threw the ball too high. So Bradshaw on 1st and 10 takes the snap. Zone coverage for this Cowboys, and Pollard is popped in the backfield. Lucky to hold on to that pigskin. And Too Tall Jones really put a whack on Pollard. That's a loss of 3. 2nd and 13. I formation now. Pollard goes off the field. As he's going to have to regroup after that big hit from Ed Too Tall Jones. Coming back from a brief boxing career in the late 70s. Early 80s. I can't remember. He had 6 bouts. Harris the up back. Davis behind him. Man coverage for the Cowboys. I formation for Pittsburgh on 2nd and 13. Bradshaw gives it to Davis. Davis pops to the outside,
3rd down,
but only picks up 2. Randy White on the tackle. No relation to Danny. As Larry Harris says, he's feeling wonderful. Excellent. That's what we like to hear. Excellent. And Larry Harris says, yes, it was the dominance of the 49ers from the early 80s to the mid-90s pretty much. They were a very good team. 3rd and 11. Pittsburgh has converted on some of these 3rd and longs earlier in the game. 3:18 left in the half. Harrison Pollard, your split backs. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw to throw. He has time now under duress. Zips it middle. Complete to Franco Harris. Harris escapes the backfield. Finds the opening between the zone defenders. He picks up 16. So a 1st down. Bradshaw to Franco Harris. 2:41 and counting in the first half. 6-0 Dallas. Harris and Pollard your split back. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Pittsburgh has it at their own 35. Dallas jump. Free play. Cunningham with the reception. Gain of 6. Brown on the tackle. Pittsburgh, instead of 2nd and 4, will go 1st and 5 as they accept the penalty. Larry Harris says, couple of years past Doomsday's defense prime. Absolutely. Absolutely. An aging Doomsday defense. So Harris and Pollard are your backs for the Steelers. Swan and Stallworth, your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 5. Bradshaw gives it to Harris. Harris got the first down. He crosses midfield.
First down.
Gain of 11 for Franco Harris and his Italian-American army. Bob Brunig finally tripped him up. They'll spot it at the Dallas 49 as there's no love lost for Larry Harris and Franco Harris. No relation there, I take it. Alan Griggy has joined us from Texas Stadium. A huge Cowboys fan. And Alan says, "Let's go Cowboys, doomsday, baby." He didn't say baby, I just added that for effect. All right. 2:30 and counting in the half. 6-0 Dallas. Pollard the lone setback. 4 wide receivers set for Bradshaw and the Steelers. Sweeney, Stallworth, Smith to the top. Swan to the bottom. Zone coverage for Dallas. And they will not get the play off. We go to the 2-minute warning before the half. Dr. Gullinson, the Niners were 4-5 in the strike year. Interested to see how they end up in your season here, Al. Yeah, because we're playing as the Saints. So I actually play as Ken Stabler in the Saints. The other games, we'll give you 2 games plus our Saints game each week. And as we go down closer, when we get some important, well, every game's important in 9 games season, but we might give you more. Like in our 77 replay, there were times we were giving you 4 games a week with, 3 with our game that we played as Joe Namath and the Jets. But we're doing the Snake to the Saints replay. Can we make them winners? I always like Ken Stabler. I hate the Raiders, though. I like Jim Plunkett. I hate the Raiders. I like John Madden. Hated the Raiders. All right. 2 minutes to play in the half. 6-0 Dallas. Time for a station identification break. I know this is your favorite part, the station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021 on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. The 1982 NFL alternate replay, Week 1, our final game of Week 1, Steelers versus the Cowboys. If you're enjoying the stream, you can hit that like button. That always makes a content creator happy. If you want to subscribe and you have not, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live and jump in the chat and enjoy the chat with such fine folks as Dr. Gullin, Alan Griggy, Larry Harris, Jake Cruz, Savoy 48, Steeler Fan 1933. Also, check out the other wonderful content creators in our community. Thank you. Now, 2 minutes left in the first half. 6-0 Cowboys. Pittsburgh has it 1st and 10 at the Dallas 49. After a big play by Franco Harris. So Stallworth, actually 2 big plays by Franco Harris. Stallworth, Swan out wide. Smith in the slot. Pollard the lone setback. Benny Cunningham the tight end. Zone coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw to throw. A quick out to Smith. And he gets out of bounds. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4. Jake Cruz. I'm trying to like the Raiders now that they're in Vegas, but it's tough. My reason okay. I really learned to dislike the Raiders on the hit that paralyzed one of my all-time favorite players as a kid, Darryl Stingley, in an exhibition game. Again, horrible accidents happen, but Tatum played it up. Dr. Death and all that. So that's when I really learned. And I never rooted for them. But I really learned to hate them after that. It's classless. That's just my opinion. It's really more towards one player. I mean, they were a winning organization. I didn't dislike Al Davis. I liked when he used to stick it to the NFL because the NFL used to try to stick it to him. But I never... And I love Jim Plunkett. I was so happy Plunkett. And again, I didn't root for the Raiders in those Super Bowls that he won. But I was happy for Plunkett, who was the number 1 draft pick of the Patriots in 1971. Heisman Trophy went out at Stanford. I was happy for him. Nice man. His parents were both blind. They never saw him play. Obviously, they were blind, So, and he's a very nice man. And they had a lot of good players, the Raiders. And it was just win, baby, and I like that. Just win. Bradshaw in shotgun. Stallworth to the top. Smith and Swan to the bottom. Cunningham's the tight end. 2 deep zone for the Cowboys, Pollard next to Bradshaw. Shotgun snap to Terry. 2nd and 4. Bradshaw with time. Complete to Stallworth.
First down.
On a medium hitch. 12 yards. Thurman tackled him. Clock going tick, tick, tick. Pittsburgh does have all 3 timeouts. Dave Gardner's joined us at Texas Stadium. Check out that wonderful YouTube channel. Dave is so close to 1,000 subscribers. If you're in the chat and you have not subscribed to Dave Gardner's channel, please go and do so. Let's put him over the top. And let's all grow together. The bigger the community, the more happy the community. The more people we bring in. Whether you're a content creator, you come and you join us in our chats and you have fun. And we play old sports, new sports, this sport, that sport. Sometimes we even shoot zombies. At least I do. And we have fun. And that's what life's about. So good to see Dave Gardner here. Also check out Digital Dice on Spreaker for all your sports sim podcast questions, concerns, and subject matter. Dave Gardner and Ron Juckett. The dynamic duo. Peanut butter and jelly. Mustard and ketchup. All right. So Pittsburgh picks up a first down. They go into the hurry-up offense. Bradshaw under center. Pitches to Pollard. Pollard to the left. And he's going to get out of bounds.
First down.
10 yards. That was a very quick pitch play to Frank Pollard. And a beautiful job by the Steelers O-line. Again, when on those outside runs, you got to seal off the inside so that runner can pop. And that play popped. 1st and 10 for the Steelers at the Dallas 21. Remember, Pittsburgh faked on a chip shot field goal. Stout could not complete it to Benny Cunningham in the end zone. Since then, Dallas, after 2 interceptions by Bradshaw, could only put up 2 septy-end field goals. So if Pittsburgh scores, they tie it, and the extra point puts them ahead. Davis and Harris, your split backs for the Steelers. 1st and 10 at the Cowboy 21. Zone coverage for Dallas. Bradshaw to throw. No, it's a draw. Bradshaw takes off. Took a big hit from Dutton. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Pittsburgh goes to the hurry up. They don't call timeout. Pollard out of the backfield. Bradshaw throws. Complete. Touchdown to Stallworth. Bradshaw gets some revenge for his 2 picks as Stallworth beats the aging Doomsday defense into the end zone. Bradshaw to Stallworth. 16 yards and the TD. 6-6. We await the Gary Anderson extra point. Here's the replay in slow motion. Bradshaw, hurry up offense, not letting Dallas set. And there's Stallworth getting in for the Nestea plunge. 9 plays, 80 yards. And the touchdown, Bradshaw to Stallworth, as we just witnessed. Anderson for the extra point. Stout to hold. It is up and through. 7-6 Pittsburgh. As Dave Gardner says, I always liked those Cowboys end zones. So 1:04 left in the half. Anderson kicks off for the Steelers. Now the Cowboys are down by 1. They have all 3 timeouts. From the goal line comes Fellows. 10, 15, Shimmy Shams 20, and brought down at the 23. White and the Cowboy offense takes over. 1st and 10 at their 23, 58 seconds. All 3 timeouts. Now Savoy 48 says, way to go, Pirates, way to go. Oh, wait. So White's in shotgun, Dorsett next to him. Pearson and Donnelly to the top, Cosby and Hill to the bottom. Zone coverage for the Steelers. Shotgun snap to Danny White. Throws. Cosby.
2nd down.
Doug Cosby picks up 7. Toes on the tackle. Dallas uses their first timeout. They have 2 left. 2nd and 3 from the 30 for the Cowboys. Again, White in shotgun. Pittsburgh with no safety help. This is quite dangerous. Are they blitzing? Shotgun snap to Danny White. White underneath the Cosby.
Third down.
He does not get the first down, and that's going to take precious time off the clock. 3rd and 1. Dallas uses their second timeout. They have 1 left. Now Danny White goes under center. Donnelly moves to the slot. Dorsett behind Danny White. Everyone up in the box on 3rd and 1 for Pittsburgh. White, delayed handoff to Dorsett, and he is stopped for a yard loss. Dunn and company on the kibosh and tackle of the former Heisman Trophy winner out of Pitt. The Steelers hold. White to punt. Steelers coming after it. This should be the final play of the half. From the 30 comes Sidnor. 40 and brought down. 38-yard punt, 10-yard return. 1 second left, and here comes the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw. 7-6 Pittsburgh. It can only be one thing here. Hail Mary, full of grace. May the touchdown be with thee. Sweeney, Stallworth, Smith to the top, Swan to the bottom, Pollard, Malone setback. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw under duress, and he's brought down, he's fumbled. Dallas recovers, but that will end the half. Pittsburgh 7, Dallas 6 as we prepare for the third quarter. Savoy 48. The AI decisions making in this game in question is questionable at times. In all games, it's questionable. Yeah, that happens. I tell you, if they had got that touchdown on the fake field goal, I was in shock. A lot of times, the AI will not run a fake field goal. I do all the time because I think it's fun. But the game's 7-6. It's very close. If you're just joining us, Dallas were 4-point favorites, and the over-under was 41. So we prepare for the second half. Station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, the 1982 NFL alternate replay, Steelers versus the Cowboys, Week 1, our final game of Week 1 on the Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your time. As Steeler Fan 1933 says, 3 turnovers and still leading. I'll take it. So here we go. Steelers to kick off. Anderson places the ball on the tee. Dallas sets for the kickoff return. Gary Anderson strikes it. Cowboys will field it at the 6. Here comes Fellows. 15-20 to the out. 30, 35, 40, and Anderson just tripped him up. They'll spot it at the 39. Oh, Fellows thought he was going to go a long, long way. And Gary Anderson just tripped him up. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. They trail by 1. Pittsburgh 7, Dallas 6. Springs and Dorsett are your running backs. Hill and Pearson your wideouts. Doug Cosby the tight end. No relation to Bill. Pittsburgh man coverage. White under center. It's a blitz. And Dorsett runs right into the blitz. Tries to pop it to the outside. But the Pittsburgh pursuit brings him down as Alan Griggy's screaming, give Tony D the ball. They just did, and he got nowhere. 2nd and 10 for Dallas at the 39. Dorsett goes to the sideline. Newsome comes in, so it's Newsome and Springs in the backfield. Man coverage for the Steelers on 2nd and 10. Danny White pitches to Newsome. Newsome with a nice little run. 4 yards. Jack Lambert, a very angry individual, on the tackle. 3rd and 6. Dorsett comes back on the field. Newsome and Springs go out. Donnelly, number 83, becomes the slot receiver. Man coverage for the Steelers on 3rd and 6. Can Danny White convert here for the Cowboys? White to throw. Incomplete. They were all over Pearson on that short slant. They were just sitting on that. 4th down, White to punt. Steelers hoping for a return, but they're going to let it bounce. It goes out at the 15 or thereabouts. Yes, the 15-yard line. So Pittsburgh gets their first crack in the second half, leading 7-6. Harris and Pollard are your split backs. Stallworth and Swan your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. Bradshaw under center, facing man from the Cowboys. Bradshaw gives it to Franco. Franco goes to the left. 2 yards, tackled by Randy White. 2nd and 8 for Pittsburgh. Franco goes off the field. Pollard the lone setback. Number 86, Smith, is the slot receiver. 2nd and 8, man coverage for Dallas. It's a blitz. Pollard runs right into the blitz and is brought down at the line of scrimmage. It was an all-out run blitz, ballroom blitz. No gain. 3rd and 8. Big possession here for the Cowboys on defense. They want this 3 and out and hope for some good field position, as Pittsburgh would be punting from deep in their actually, they'll be probably punting from their end zone, but deep in their territory. Bradshaw and shotgun. Pollard next to him. Smith and Swan to the bottom. Cunningham and Stallworth to the top. Shotgun snap to the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw. Incomplete. He threw behind the intended receiver, Stallworth. Clink scale on the coverage. Pollard really made a nice block there to give Bradshaw the time, but it was just a bad pass by Terry. Here's the punt by Goodson from the goal line. It's a low punt. Dallas from about the 45 is Fellows, and he's brought down just before midfield. 38-yard punt, 4-yard return. It's spotted at the Dallas 49. 11:57 to play in the third quarter. 7-6 Pittsburgh. Danny White under center. Pearson, Cosby, Hill are your receivers, Cosby being the tight end. Dorsett and Springs your split backs. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on first down. Danny White throws a quick hitter. He saw the blitz coming. Incomplete. He's trying to hit Pearson on a very short slant. 2nd and 10 for Dallas now. Again, man coverage for the Steelers. It's a blitz. White, complete to Cosby. The tight end picks up 5. Shell on the stop. 3rd and 5. Dallas wants to convert here. Donnelly in the slot. Dorsett the lone setback. Pearson and Hill out wide. Cosby the tight end. 3rd and 5. Man coverage for the Steelers. 4 down linemen. White barks out the signals. Danny back to pass. Has time. Throws middle. Incomplete. A lot of miscommunication there. As White's pointing to Pearson, it looks like he wanted to run a post. Pearson was running a fly. 4th and 5. Tom Landry not very happy on the Cowboys sidelines. White steps back to punt. 7-6 Pittsburgh. White angling for the sidelines. And that's going to go out inside the 5. Great job by Danny White. So Pittsburgh 1st and 10 at their 3. Can Doomsday get a safety here and put the Cowboys up 8-7? Harris and Pollard are your backs. Swan, Stallworth your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw under center. Bradshaw gives it to Franco. Franco to the left.
2nd down.
Picks up 3. Brown on the tackle. 2nd and 7 for Pittsburgh. They come to the line of scrimmage. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 2nd and 7. It's a give to Franco to the right. He breaks a tackle. He has a lot of space. He takes it out to the 20. 15 yards for Franco Harris. Finally brought down by Downs. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their 21. That gets them out from the shadow of their end zone. To the line of scrimmage come the Steelers. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw to throw. Under duress. Incomplete. The pressure came right up the middle on Terry. Good rush by the Cowboys. Threw off his back foot to Stallworth. 2nd and 10, 9:44 left in the third quarter. 7-6 Pittsburgh. 4 wide receivers set for Chuck Noll's Steelers. Sweeney and Stallworth to the top. Smith and Swan to the bottom. Pollard the lone setback. Dallas man coverage here. It's a run. Bradshaw takes it himself. Switch things up at the line of scrimmage. Picks up 3. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Chuck Noll just shaking his head on the sidelines. Harris and Pollard, your split backs now. Man coverage for the Cowboys, 3 down linemen, 3rd and 7. Can Pittsburgh convert? Bradshaw pitches to Harris, and he is brought down. 3-yard loss as Doomsday plunders through the Pittsburgh blocking and spells doom on that play. Hegman will be credited with the tackle. Goodson to punt from his 4. Dallas holds again. Dallas comes after the punt. They don't get there. And here comes Fellows, and he is tackled at the 45. So a 36-yard punt. Fellows bobbled the punt, only picked up 2. In my opinion, should add a lot more on that low punt. But excellent hustle by the Pittsburgh punt coverage team. Dallas has it in excellent field position, 1st and 10 from their 45. 8:21 to play in the third quarter. They trail by 1. Danny White under center. Cosby's the tight end. Pearson and Hill out wide. Dorsett and Springs are your setbacks. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on 1st down. Danny White gives it to Dorsett. Dorsett up the middle, bounces left, picks up 6. Jack Lambert on the tackle. 2nd and 4. Will they commit to the run now like Alan Griggy has been calling for? Well, not with Tony Dorsett because he goes to the sideline. So does Ron Springs. Donnelly and Newsom comes in. 83 Donnelly is a slot receiver. Newsom the lone setback. 2nd and 4. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh. White to throw. Complete to Pearson. Danny White stood tall in the pocket. The pressure was in his face. And he hits Drew Pearson on the medium hitch for 16. Johnson on the tackle for Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 for Dallas at the Pittsburgh 33. Raphael Septien warms his leg on the sideline. Will he be called into duty for his 3rd field goal attempt? I formation for Dallas. Springs the up back, Dorsett behind him. 3-4 zone coverage for Pittsburgh on 1st down. White to throw. Middle. Deep. Complete to Cosby. Touchdown, Doug Cosby. White to Cosby for 33 yards and the Nestea plunge. And Dallas retakes the lead 12-7. We await the extra point. Here's the play in slow motion. Excellent job by Danny White. Was a bit under duress, but he hit Cosby to the post, and the rest is history.
Touchdown.
33 yards and the TD. 12-7 Cowboys. Septien for the extra point. Hogaboom to hold. Septien puts it up and through. 13-7 Cowboys, to the joy, jubilation, and jocularity of the fans here at Texas Stadium. Septien places it on the tee, the ball that is, and he will kick off. 6:58 left in the third quarter. Final game of week 1 in our replay, 1982. From the end zone comes Bohannon. And Bohannon cuts to the outside, 20, 25, 30. And Septien brings him down. Pittsburgh takes over. 1st and 10 at their 32. They trail by 6. Terry Bradshaw under center. Harrison Pollard are your running backs. Benny Cunningham the tight end. John Stallworth and Lynn Swan your wideouts. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw to throw. He has time. Extra blockers gives him the time. He throws deep. Caught by Swan. A leaping catch by Lynn Swan, and Cowboys fans know that oh too well. 25 yards and a first down. Thurman is credited with the tackle. He went high up in the air with Swan, but it was Lynn Swan who came down with the ball. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at the Dallas 43. They trail by 6. Harris goes to the sidelines. Smith comes in, number 86. He's the slot receiver. Pollard the lone setback. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw to throw. He has time. He throws deep sideline. Too far, too high, and too much. Stallworth couldn't bring that down. 2nd and 10 now for Pittsburgh. 5:57 left in the third quarter. Pollard goes off the field. Davis comes on the field. Smith stays in the slot just to the top of the screen. Zone coverage for the Cowboys on second down. Bradshaw pitches to Davis. Davis has some room down the sidelines. He picks up 5 on the pitch left. Martin on the tackle. That'll leave 3rd and 5 for Pittsburgh on the Dallas 38. Pollard comes in. We have not seen Franco Harris in a bit. Smith stays in the slot, but to the bottom of the screen. Man coverage, and they're doubling Lynn Swann. You can see number 26, the free safety for Dallas, at the lower portion of the screen. And that, to me, means they're doubling Lynn Swann. 3rd and 5. Bradshaw to throw. Incomplete.
4th down.
They were looking for Swann, but he was doubled. Good job by the Dallas defense. The drive stalls. 4th and 5. Goodson to punt. Now he's going to try to pin the Cowboys back with a coffin corner, and he will. At the 1! What a punt by Goodson. He pumps his fist, and Chuck Noll claps his hands on the Steelers' sidelines. So 1st and 10 for Dallas at their 1. They have to be careful. The Cowboys have not turned the ball over yet. Pittsburgh has turned it over 3 times, 2 Bradshaw interceptions and a Bradshaw fumble right at the end of the half when he was trying to throw a Hail Mary. Dorsett and Springs are your running backs. Pearson and Hill your wide receivers. Cosby's, who caught the touchdown pass, is the tight end. Man coverage for the Steelers on 1st and 10. White to throw from his end zone.
2nd down.
A short hitch to Cosby. Shell was all over it. Dr. Gullin says, nice punt. I would have kicked the field goal there. I don't know what the field goal percentage was there. And I don't control either team. But it would have been a long field goal. But Gary Anderson was a good kicker. But that's the fun of these games. 2nd and 10. I formation for the Cowboys. Ball on their 1. Springs the up back. Dorsett behind a man coverage for the Steelers. White gives it to Dorsett. And Dorsett just gets out of the end zone. Back to the 1. No gain. Oh my Lord. Pittsburgh almost wrapped him up for the triangle over the helmet safety. But he just got out of the end zone. 3rd and 10 from the Dallas 1. White is in shotgun. Dorsett next to him. Pearson and Donnelly to the top. Cosby and Hill to the bottom. 3rd and 10. You don't want to turn the ball over here, but you do want to get some. If you don't get anything, you want to get enough room so your punter can have a little bit of space. Shotgun snap to White. Danny throws. Complete to Pearson. 1st down. Oh, my Lord. A medium hitch to Pearson. He drove off his defender. He turned. And when he turned, the ball was right there. Nice pass by Danny White. And then Pearson cut to the outside to pick up a few more yards. A big 1st down for Dallas. The drive continues. They're up 13-7. 1st and 10 at their 15. Donnelly, the slot receiver now. Dorsett, the lone setback. Zone coverage for the Steelers. White barks out the signals. White gives it to Dorsett. Dorsett up the middle. It's a big hole. Dorsett with a big run. And finally brought down by the free safety Shell. 21 yards to TD Tony Dorsett. As the Dallas offense begins to run with confidence. Ball at the Dallas 36. 1st down. It's Springs and Newsome in the backfield for Dallas. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh. Danny White gives it to Newsome. Newsome to the right, and he'll find some room. Pickup of 4. Goodman on the tackle for Pittsburgh. 2nd and 6. Newsome goes off the field. Dorsett comes on the field. So it's Springs and Dorsett in the Dallas backfield. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh on 2nd and 6. White pitches to TD Tony Dorsett. He's got the 1st down. Brought down near the sidelines. And they will not spot it at midfield. It will be spotted at the Dallas 49. But another chain mover for the Cowboys. First and 10 for Dallas at their 49. Under 2 to play in the third quarter. Dallas 13, Pittsburgh 7. I formation. Springs the up back. Dorsett behind him. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. White pitches to Dorsett. Dorsett to the right. A lot of room. He's got another first down. That's about 13 yards. No, they'll say 14 yards. Knocked out of bounds. So TD Tony Dorsett is cooking with gas. And they were keying Tony Dorsett, but they're playing a 3-deep zone. So they're really hedging their bet there, in my opinion. I mean, if you're going to key the run and play man. But they were hedging their bet big time, and they got burnt. That's what happens when you hedge your bets most of the time. So Alan Griggy, the assistant offensive coordinator for the Cowboys, calling for the run, and he's getting the run. I formation again for Dallas. Springs the up back. Dorsett behind him. First and 10 from the Pittsburgh 37. Steelers playing man. It's a pitch to Dorsett to the right. And again, Tony Dorsett will pick up good yards. 5 yards near the sidelines. They continue to attack right against the Steeler defense. 2nd and 5, under a minute to play in the third quarter. Staggered backfield now for the Cowboys of Springs and Dorsett. White assesses the situation. Looks like man coverage on 2nd and 5. Danny pitches to Tony. He's going to pick up 3.
Third down.
No, 2 yards. Toes on the tackle, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see what that's about. Offensive holding on the Cowboys. Back up the bus. It's going to be 2nd and 15 from the Pittsburgh 42. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. 4 wide receivers set for Dallas. Pearson to the top. Donnelly, Hill, and Johnson to the bottom. Tony Dorsett the lone setback. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh on 2nd and 15. It's a pitch right to Dorsett. A lot of running room as he got a huge chunk back. 10 yards, in fact. 3rd and 5. Will they get one more playoff before the end of the third quarter? Yes, they do. Pitch left, Dorsett, but he does not get the first down. They try to trip up, we'll say, the Pittsburgh defense with all that success to the right over and over again. They went pitch left, but only for 2. They needed 5. That leaves 4th and 3, and that's the end of the third quarter. Jason Cole has joined us here at Texas Stadium. Hope all is well, Jason. Thank you for joining us. Alan Griggy says, Al, you need to do a replay of the 1969 AFL Championship game, Chiefs and Raiders, LaMonica and Kenny the Cool. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe we'll do that. We've been doing a lot of what-if replays with Stratomatic football, but yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that was a good game. We've done a few with Stratomatic. The 1963 NFL Championship game. Could we get Y.A. Tittle a win? You'll have to check it out to see. I won't spoil it just in case it was a good game. Then we did... What was the other championship game we did? We just did the Cleveland Browns and Oakland Raiders 1980 divisional playoff game as we try to reverse Red Right 88, I think. That was a good game. And what was the other championship game we just did? Oh, 1960 NFL title game. Packers, Eagles. We were trying to get Lombardi the win there. All good games, Stratomatic. We will be doing another replay of the AFC 1980 divisional playoff game. I'll play as the Browns once again, but we'll be using Pro Strategy Football 2021. And RJL518 has joined us. Our good friend Rob, check out that wonderful channel. Card and Dice. Baseball is a delight. As Alan Griggy, Lenny the Cool, Lenny Dawson. Oh, I know who Lenny Dawson is. I know who Lenny Dawson is. All right, here we go. Rafael Septien to try to give Pittsburgh a 16-7 lead. And this is a big field goal. This would make it a 2-possession game. Gary Hogaboom to hold. Septien's made 2. This is his 3rd attempt. This will be from 47 yards. Hogaboom spins, puts it down. Septien strikes the ball. And he misses! Wide left. That's the Raphael Septien we remember from our 1977 What If Joe Namath played the whole year for the Rams, as he was our kicker. And Pittsburgh is still within one score. A touchdown would tie it. The extra point would put them ahead. So Septien misses the field goal. Pittsburgh will take over. 1st and 10 at their 30 with 14:54 to play in the game. They trail by 6. Dallas 13, Pittsburgh 7. Pollard and Harris are your split backs. Swan and Stallworth your wideouts. Cunningham's the tight end. 2 deep zone, 3 down linemen for Dallas on first down. Free play. Harris up the middle.
2nd down. Penalty.
2 yards. Tackled by Dickerson. But this penalty, I believe, will be on the Cowboys. Offsides, Dallas. Pittsburgh accepts 1st and 5 from the Pittsburgh 35. Bradshaw brings them to the line of scrimmage. Zone coverage, 4 down linemen for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw. Harris brought down in the backfield. The sweep left went sweeping nowhere. 4-yard loss. Martin and an aging Doomsday defense battled through the Pittsburgh blockers to bring down an aging Franco Harris. 2nd and 9. Harris goes to the sidelines. Pollard, the lone setback. Smith, the slot receiver on 2nd and 9. Man coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw to throw. Middle. Complete to Stallworth. Close to the sticks. Picked up 8. Hegman on the tackle for the Cowboys. That'll leave 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Everyone up in the box for the Cowboys. Harris and Pollard split backs. 3rd and 1 from the Pittsburgh 39. Bradshaw gives it to Franco. Franco up the middle. And that's a first down. Gain of 4. There was no doubt Franco was getting the ball there. Alan Griggy says, George Blanda, the ageless wonder. Was playing for the Raiders then. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh at their 43. They trail by 6. Steelers come to the line of scrimmage. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw back to pass under duress.
2nd down.
Try to hit Pollard out of the backfield, but the rush was upon him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Davis and Harris are your split backs now. Man coverage, 4 down linemen. The down lineman with a wide split. Will they run a trap play up the middle? We shall see in a moment. Bradshaw to throw. Underneath to Davis. Not much at all. He's knocked out of bounds after only 2 yards. 3rd and 8. As Dave Gardner says, nail biter. It is a nail biter. We have some good games in our replays, as we're only going to give you the best games available. And our Saints games, of course. The snake to the Saints. 3rd and 8, zone coverage by the Cowboys. Swan, Stallworth out wide. Smith in the slot. Cunningham, the tight end. Pollard, Frank Pollard, the lone setback on 3rd and 8. Can Bradshaw convert here? He's thrown 2 picks and a touchdown. Bradshaw throws under pressure, incomplete. The pressure did not allow Terry to really set his feet. The pass was intended for the tight end, Cunningham. Good coverage. Helping out in that zone coverage for the Cowboys was the linebacker, White. Goodson to punt. Pittsburgh will try to pin Dallas back. From the 15 comes Fellows, cuts to the middle, takes it close to the 25. They'll spot it at the 25. 7-yard return on the 37-yard punt. Dallas in possession of the ball and the lead, 13-7. 12:06 left in the game. Septien on their last possession missed a 47-yard field goal. I think it was 47 yards. Springs and Newsom are your backs for the Cowboys. Hill and Pearson out wide. Cosby, the tight end. Man coverage for Pittsburgh, 3 down linemen. Pittsburgh jump, Newsom to the right.
2nd down.
A yard, but that's going to be 5 yards on the flag. Yes, it is. Dallas accepts. 1st and 5 at the Dallas 30. Just over 12 to play. Springs and Newsom again are your backs. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. It's a give to Springs up the middle. He's brought down for a yard loss by Johnson. Pittsburgh's defense playing quite stout. 2nd and 6. Newsom and Springs go off the field. Dorsett and Donnelly come on the field. Donnelly, 83, slot receiver. Dorsett, the lone setback. Man coverage, 3 down linemen for the Steelers on 2nd and 6. And delay of game on Dallas, and Tom Landry is not happy with that. He will scold Danny White when he comes to the sideline. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 on the delay of game now. Dallas at their 24. Springs and Dorsett, your split backs. Man coverage again for Pittsburgh. Danny White gives it to Dorsett. Dorsett with a little bit of room to the left. 3 yards. Cole on the tackle. That will bring up 3rd and 8. White in shotgun. Donnelly and Pearson to the top. Cosby and Hill to the bottom. Dorsett flanks Danny White. Shotgun snap against zone coverage. It's a run by Dorsett. He's only going to pick up 2. Great job by the Steelers not falling for that. Beasley brought down TD Tony Dorsett. 4th and 6. Danny White goes back to punt now. White to punt from about his 13 or 14. That's a high punt. And Woods does not get much at all. In fact, only a yard and a nasty black and blue. Pittsburgh with 10 minutes of play. They trail by 6. They have it 1st and 10 at their 26. Pollard and Harris are your backs. Swan and Stallworth your wideouts. Cunningham is the tight end. The only touchdown for Pittsburgh was Bradshaw to Stallworth. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw to throw. Extra blockers gives him time. He throws middle. Complete the Swan. Cross midfield 45 and brought down. They kept in the extra blockers, and that gave the blonde bomber all the time he needed. 31 yards to the graceful Lynn Swan. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 43. Here's the replay in actual speed. You can see Pollard and Harris stayed in the block, and they did a beautiful job protecting their quarterback. And there's Swan. What an elegant player. Under 10 to play. 1st and 10 for Pittsburgh. They trail by 6. They have the ball at the Dallas 43. 4 wideouts set for Chuck Noll and the Steelers. Swan and Smith to the top. Stallworth and Sweeney to the bottom. I'd like to buy an S, please. Bradshaw under center. Pollard behind him. Zone coverage for the Cowboys. Bradshaw to throw. A quick out to Swan. He breaks down the sideline, and he is brought down around the 22. They'll spot it at the 23. So 2 plays to Swan give the Steelers 51 yards. As Dallas was playing the run and a zone. So Pittsburgh threatening to take the lead here. 8:40 and counting in the game. Steelers fans still a bit queasy when Bradshaw throws the ball. He's thrown 2 picks and a touchdown. He's also fumbled once. Ball at the Dallas 23. Pollard and Harris are your backs. Swan, Cunningham, and Stallworth your receivers, with Benny Cunningham being the tight end. Dallas, man coverage. Bradshaw under center. It's a blitz. Bradshaw is sacked.
2nd down.
They brought the pressure right up the middle on the blonde bomber. Sack, loss of 7. Randy White credited with the sack. Second and 17 from the Dallas 30. Bradshaw under center. Webster snaps in the ball. Zone coverage by the Cowboys. Bradshaw has time. Throws deep to the sidelines. Incomplete.
3rd down.
Pass was intended for Swan. Better coverage by Downs. Hockey Unreal has joined us here at Texas Stadium. Hope all's well. Check out that wonderful card and dice hockey channel, Hockey Unreal. If you have not subscribed to him, please do so. Third and 17. I mean, you would go for the field goal here if you don't pick up any yards, because 2 field goals tie the game. It's just Pittsburgh's defense would have to hold. Pollard the lone setback. Swan and now let me tell you something. How bad does it look that Pittsburgh on their opening drive did not go for the chip shot field goal and they went for the fake? Because had they made that field goal, now the field goal would have tied the game. So that's why sometimes you just put the points up on the board. Swan, Smith, Stallworth are your receivers. Smith in the slot, Cunningham's the tight end, Pollard the lone setback. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 3rd and 17. Terry Bradshaw back to pass. Extra blocker throws. Incomplete.
4th down.
Pass intended for Stallworth on the medium crossing pattern. Walls on the coverage. 4th down. Gary Anderson will attempt a 47-yard field goal. Cliff Stout to hold. Anderson strikes it. And it's good.
It's good.
13-10. Again, early in the game, on the first drive for the Steelers, instead of a chip shot field goal, they went for a field goal fake. Had they not done that, most likely Anderson's putting it through they were on the 4. It was a 21-yard field goal because you had 17. He's putting it through. It should be a tie game. Chuck Noll's going to be questioned on that. Instead, it's 13-10. Pittsburgh down by 3. Dallas holds on to a precarious 3-point lead. Anderson to kick with 7:40 left in the game. The Steelers must get a 3 and out here. From about the 4 comes Donnelly, right down the middle to the 20. They'll spot it at the 21. 7:28 left in the game. Dallas up by 3, 13-10. If you had Pittsburgh and the under, you're looking pretty good right now. Cowboys were favored by 4. The over-under, 41. Springs and Dorsett are your backs. You'll probably see a lot of them. Hill, Cosby, and Pearson are the receivers, Doug Cosby being the tight end. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on 1st down. White to throw. Complete to Pearson on a short hitch, and he goes down the sideline for 17. He caught the ball about 4 or 5 yards, and then he picks up another 11-12. 17 yards, tackled by the linebacker Lambert. They were playing the run. Danny White crossed them up with the pass. Springs goes off the field. Donnelly comes on the field. 83, slot receiver to the bottom of the screen. Dorsett the lone setback. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on 1st and 10. Under 7 to play. It's a run blitz, and they get Dorsett for a yard loss. The Steelers were coming, and Dorsett was a going down. 2nd and 11, just over 6 to play. White milking the clock. Again, 3 wide receivers set with Tony Dorsett, the lone running back. Zone coverage for Pittsburgh on 2nd and 11. White rolls, throws back, middle. Complete to Donnelly, the slot receiver, and it's a big gain.
1st down.
22. The ball came loose, but the lucky fortuitous bounce puts the pigskin back in the hands of Donnelly. Wow. Let's watch that replay. White rolls right, throws middle. Donnelly with a nice run. And then the ball, he's hit. It comes out, but right back into his hands as he's going down. Pittsburgh needs the stop, but they're not getting it. Under 6 to play now. Springs and Newsome are your backs for the Cowboys. Zone coverage for the Steelers. Cowboys will run the ball with Newsome to the right. 1 yard loss. Goodman and company on the takedown of Newsome. 2nd and 11, under 5 to play again. White and the Cowboys milking clock. It's Springs and Dorsett in the backfield. Man coverage for Pittsburgh on 2nd and 11. White to throw. Short out to Hill. He's close to the 1st down. And he will be a yard short. Gain of 10. Again, the Steelers should be playing man, in my opinion. They're dropping in a 3-deep zone, playing run, hedging their bets, and they've lost on these hedges. If you're going to play the run, play man. That's my opinion. Don't hedge your bet in this situation. You need the stop. So a crucial 3rd and 1. I formation, 2 tight end set. Cosby and Dupree are the tight ends. Hill tight to the line of scrimmage. Springs the up back. Dorsett behind him. It's slobber knocker, blood, sweat, and snot football for both of these teams. 3rd and 1. White takes the snap. Gives it to Dorsett up the middle, and a big first down. Great block by Springs. You can see the Dallas offensive line pushing the Pittsburgh defense back. It's an 8-yard run for Tony Dorsett, and the clock's going tick, 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 tick on the Pittsburgh Steelers. A field goal, if they could hold Dallas to a field goal, Pittsburgh would still have a chance. Blackbeard says Pittsburgh has no D. Well, they've only given up 13 points. But at this moment, you are correct. Both of these teams are aging teams in 1982. Under 4 to play. Springs and Dorsett are the backs. I think you're going to see a steady flow of runs now for Dallas. Man coverage for Pittsburgh. They need a big play. They need a big pop. They need a turnover. White gives it to Dorsett. Dorsett on the trap play picks up 2. Jack Lambert was really trying to rip that ball out of Dorsett's arms. 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8, just over 3 to play. Pittsburgh does have all 3 timeouts as well as the Cowboys. White taking his time. 2nd and 8. It's a blitz. White's going to throw. Deep middle. Incomplete. Oh, my Lord. That's a questionable play call there. He was looking for Doug Cosby, the man he hit for the touchdown. Pretty much on the same play. This time, Shell. Really, you have to give Donnie Shell a lot of credit there. It was an all-out run blitz, and that's what I'm saying. If you're going to play the run, play man. Donnie Shell did a beautiful job reading pass and batting that ball away. 3rd and 8. Donnelly in the slot, Pearson and Hill out wide for Dallas. Cosby's the tight end. Tony Dorsett the lone setback. Zone coverage. I would not be playing zone here. I would be playing man. I don't control either team. Can Dallas convert here? If they don't get a yard, the ball stays exactly where it's at. It would be a 39-yard field goal attempt for Septien. White to throw. Has time. Middle. Sideline, incomplete. Bad pass by Danny. Behind Hill. And again, Shell with the coverage. 4th and 8. That will bring out Raphael Septien. So Pittsburgh held Dallas to a now Septien field goal attempt. They did allow a lot of clock to run, but they're still in this game. This will be a 39-yard field goal attempt for Raphael Septien. Gary Hogaboom to hold. Dallas! And he made it. I said Dallas, but what I wanted to say was Pittsburgh almost broke through. Let's watch that replay in slow motion. Watch Pittsburgh. They almost get a block here. Septien just gets it over the outstretched arms of the Steelers.
It's good.
So 16 to 10. 10 plays, 57 yards, culminating with a 39-yard Septien field goal, chewed up 4 minutes and 54 seconds. That being said, Pittsburgh has all 3 timeouts, 2:46 left in the game. Touchdown ties it, extra point puts them ahead. It's 16 to 10. Septien to kick off from Texas Stadium. This is a nail-biter. Our final game of Week 1 in our 1982 alternate replay using Pro Strategy Football 2021. Taking a knee on the deep kickoff is Bohannon. So Pittsburgh will have it 1st and 10 at their 20. Stallworth, Cunningham, Swan are your receivers. Cunningham being the tight end. Harris and Davis are your split backs. Man coverage for the Cowboys on 1st and 10. Bradshaw under center. Bradshaw to throw. He has a lot of time. Picks out a receiver. Throws. Incomplete.
2nd down.
That was a long pass play to Franco Harris. Pittsburgh looking to spring Harris once again out of the backfield, but with a pass. They've hit him a couple of times with some big plays out of the backfield. Dallas was playing run and doubling Franco Harris, and that probably saved them on that play. Even though they were playing the run, they were doubling Franco. 2nd and 10. 4 wide out set. Harris goes to the sideline. Pollard the lone setback for the Steelers. Swan, Smith to the top. Stallworth, Sweeney to the bottom. Zone coverage, 3 down linemen for the Cowboys. 2:39 left in the game. Bradshaw back to pass, under duress, throws, sideline,
Incomplete.
incomplete.
Third down.
Was looking for Smith. Good coverage by the Cowboys. 3rd and 10 now. 2:33 left in the game. Pollard your lone setback. Smith in the slot. Swan and Stallworth out wide. Benny Cunningham the tight end. Man coverage, 4 down linemen for Dallas. Bradshaw to throw. Extra blockers give him time. Incomplete off the hands of Lynn Swan. Thurman in the coverage. 4th down. Bradshaw, they're going for it on 4th and 10. Shotgun. Bradshaw is going to be sacked. No, he runs, but he's brought down. He scrambles for 2 yards. Randy White makes the tackle. They decided not to punt. I might have punted there with 3 timeouts. See how deep you were in your own possession, but Chuck Nola's gambled quite twice in this game, and he'll be questioned on it. Early and now late. They passed up a chip shot field goal for a fake field goal attempt. Incomplete pass, Stout to a wide open Cunningham, and Stout threw the ball high. And now, 4th and 10, down 6 on your own 20. You know, with 2:26 left, you have 3 timeouts. I probably would have punted and hoped that my defense could make a big play. Instead, Dallas now has it. 1st and 10 at the 22 of Pittsburgh. Newsom takes the ball to the right, picks up 2 yards. Pittsburgh uses a timeout. They get another timeout at the 2-minute warning. I formation. Springs the up back.
3rd down.
One of his rare carries in the game. Picks up 5. That leaves 3rd and 3. Dallas will take it to the 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning.
So with 2 minutes left in the game, Dallas, a field goal will put it out of reach for Pittsburgh. Dallas 16, Pittsburgh 10. Station identification break. You're watching Pro Strategy Football 2021, 1982 NFL Alternate Replay, Steelers versus the Cowboys. Our final game of Week 1. Thank you very much for being here. I greatly appreciate your time. I'd like to thank Dave Gardner. Check out his wonderful channel. Thank you to Jason Cull, Blackbeard, Dr. Gullen, Hockey Unreal. Please check out his channel and subscribe, as well as Dave Gardner's channel. Alan Greggy, RJL518, another wonderful content creator. Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt Savoy 48, Jake Cruz, Larry Harris, Alan Griggy, and Tony Martin. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. All right, here we go. 2-minute warning. Again, field goal dooms the game for the Steelers. Dallas should just have some steady runs here. 3rd and 3. Springs, 1st down. This game is history, folks. It was history already. 5 yards for Springs. Pittsburgh uses their 2nd timeout. They have 1 left. I formation for the Cowboys. Springs again bounces to the outside. It's a good run for Ron Springs. 3 consecutive runs gives Ron Springs 16 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jack Lambert was trying to punch the ball out of his arms. So now, 2nd and goal. No more timeouts for Pittsburgh. 1:50 left in the game. And Danny White just lunges forward. They're running clock here. White pitches to Dorsett. Touchdown! There's the icing on the cake. That sound you hear? The final nails in the Steelers' coffin here at Texas Stadium. Tony Dorsett gets his TD. Here's the slow motion replay as Dallas rubs salt in the wounds of the Steelers here.
Touchdown.
Deep in the heart of Texas. TD takes the Nestea plunge. 22-10. Here's the Septien extra point. And it's good. 23-10. So the Cowboys are going to cover. The over-under was 41. They're now at 32. So if you have the under, you're okay. I don't think they're going to get enough points unless it's a pick-off and then something crazy happens. Septien to kick off. 1:05 left in the game. Pittsburgh will just be winging the ball downfield. They'll probably get some garbage yards. From the end zone comes Abercrombie. Abercrombie, which I cannot... Oh, that's a big run! He takes it out close to midfield. Abercrombie. I could never say his name as a kid either. 46-yard return by Abercrombie. Pittsburgh has it. 1st and 10 at their 47. They need to score quick and get an onside kick. Bradshaw throws underneath to Cunningham, and he is tackled before he can get out of bounds. Clock going tick, tick, tick. Pittsburgh in the hurry-up. 34 seconds left in the game. Bradshaw throws sidelines. Incomplete.
3rd down.
3rd down. Shotgun for Bradshaw. Bradshaw throws complete to Sweeney. Tackle in the field of play. Pittsburgh runs to the line of scrimmage. 10 seconds left. Bradshaw to Stallworth. That's going to be the ball game, folks. He's tackled about the Dallas 20. Pittsburgh will not get another playoff, I don't think. Nope, that's the game. So they get some garbage yards in garbage time. Dallas wins by 13 in what was a close struggle until the very end. The Cowboys 23, the Pittsburgh Steelers 10. Let's go to the highlights. Yes, Paul Orndorff did pass away. HC0023 is here at Texas Stadium. Hope all's well. Thank you for joining us. All right, fun feature of this game, the highlights. In the new version, they're going to be expanded highlights, so it's going to be even cooler. This was a chip shot field goal for the Steelers, and they went for and he's open. He's wide open, and Stout throws a horrible pass. Then Bradshaw's intercepted by Barnes. This would lead to the first points for Dallas, a field goal by Septien. Here's a Septien 40-yard field goal. 3-0 Cowboys.
It's good.
Again, really cool feature. No other game that I know of has this. Okay, so then another interception by Bradshaw. This time Thurman. And this was a real painful one.
Interception.
Pittsburgh was moving the ball once again. That led to a 33-yard field goal by Raphael Septien. 6-0 Cowboys.
It's good.
Pittsburgh would take the lead. Stallworth, 16-yard pass for Bradshaw. Extra point good, 7-6. Stallworth beats his defenders into the end zone. Dallas would then come back. White to Crosby, 33 yards in the Nestea plunge. I formation. White under duress, throws post to the middle. It's not the ghost to the post, it's Doug Cosby to the post. And
Touchdown.
6. Extra point good, 13-7. Gary Anderson would pull Pittsburgh to within 3 with this 47-yard field goal. And again, this is where you're questioning why not go for the chip shot field goal in the beginning. Because it would have been a tie game. Then Dallas gets another Septien field goal. This is going to make it 16-10. Pittsburgh is still in this game. Pittsburgh almost blocked that one.
It's good.
Septien showing some grace under fire there. So it's 16-10. I think this was 4th and 10. I would have punted here with 3 timeouts. Instead, Chuck Noll went for it. Bradshaw under duress scrambles, but only picks up 2 as no one was open downfield. You might have to force one there, though, Terry. And then, salt in the wounds here. Tony Dorsett picks up the touchdown in week 1.
Touchdown.
As Chuck Noll loses in Dallas, and Tom Landry wins. Now to stats. Pittsburgh. Bradshaw threw the ball 38 times, 17 completions, only 44% completion, 276, a touchdown and 2 picks, quarterback rating 56.47. He was sacked 3 times for 20 yards of loss. Cliff Stout, 0 for 1. He had Cunningham wide open in the end zone and overthrew him on the fake field goal. That was a killer. Had he made that play, might have been different, folks. Dallas. Danny White, he managed the game well. 15 of 28, 53% completion, 198, a touchdown, no picks, 88.10 rating. Long pass was a touchdown pass to Cosby, 33 yards. Dallas rushing the ball. Dorsett, 24 for 138 and a touchdown. Springs, 6 for 12. Most of those yards came at the end of the game when they were chewing clock, but he did a beautiful job running the ball. And Newsom, 6 for 13. Pittsburgh, Franco, 18 for 58. Receiving for Pittsburgh, Swan, 4 for 90. Stallworth, 4 for 48 and a touchdown. Pollard, 2 for 58. Sweeney, 2 for 31. Smith, 2 for 22. And you see Harris, 1 for 16. Cunningham, 1 for 7. And Davis, 1 for 2. For Dallas, Pearson, 7 for 100. Doug Cosby, 4 for 47 and a receiving touchdown. Then Donnelly, 2 for 38. So on and so forth. Leading tackler for the Cowboys, Randy White, actually a defensive lineman. I kept thinking, well, he did kind of pop back and forth. He would, 8 tackles, 2 sacks, and a fumble recovery. Then you had Bob Brunig, 6 tackles and a sack. The 2 interceptions were by Barnes and Thurman. For Pittsburgh, Towles and Lambert both with 10. Gary Anderson, 1 for 1. Field goals, 1 for 1 for extra points. Raphael Septien, 3 for 4 for field goals, 2 for 2 for extra points. Dallas wins 23-10. And that is that. Let's go back. We are done with week 1. If you don't want to know stuff, shut your eyes or leave. All right, so let's go to week 2. Actually, let's go to the standings first, and then we'll take a sneak peek at week 2. Winning in week 1 in the NFC East, Washington, New York, Dallas. Losing St. Louis and Philadelphia. In the Central of the NFC, Chicago, Minnesota, Green Bay all won. Tampa Bay and Detroit lost. In the West, our beloved New Orleans Saints with Kenny the Snake Stabler, we won. So we're the only team to win in the West. Everyone else lost. Atlanta, Los Angeles, and San Francisco all lost. In the AFC East, New York, New England won. Buffalo, Baltimore, Miami lost. In the AFC Central, Cincinnati won. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Houston lost in week 1. In the West of the AFC, Denver, Seattle, Kansas City, Los Angeles Raiders all won. The San Diego Chargers lost. So that's how we shape up after week 1. And now let's get a preview for week 2. And we might sim some games right now. We might. Dallas at St. Louis. Not feeling it. We probably won't sim any games yet. Philadelphia, Cleveland. Not feeling it. Washington, Tampa. Both teams made the playoffs. We might give you that game just because I love Tampa's uniforms in reality. Okay, so that might be a game. Green Bay, Detroit, Los Angeles, not feeling it. Green Bay, New York, we might give you a New York Giants game. We have a lot of Giants fans. You're definitely getting the Saints and the Bears because we play as the Saints. You always see those games. We're not going to give you Baltimore and Miami. New York, New England, that could be a game. 1-1 versus 1-0 versus 1-0. Yeah, so it looks like possibly New York, New England. You're obviously getting the Saints in Chicago in week 2. Our third game, I think I'm going to lean with Washington and Tampa Bay. We'll have to check out Green Bay and New York and see how that one is too. So, let's go back here. Go back. And yep. So Dallas wins 23-20. I'd like to thank Dave Gardner, Super Bowl tournament. Check out his YouTube page, Mike in the Truck. Him along with Lee create these free seasons. I forgot to put the link on the page or in the chat, but go to my 1977 replay, and there's a link to all the free seasons that are provided by Super Bowl Tournament and Lee. So that's Mike in the Truck. So check out his channel and subscribe, and also check out the link. Thank you to Dave Gardner. Please subscribe to his channel. Very close to 1,000 subs. Let's put him over the top. Super Bowl Tournament, thank you very much. Subscribe to his channel. Another wonderful member of our community. Hockey Unreal. Of course, you got to subscribe to that channel. Card and Dice Hockey. Alan Griggy, thank you. Savoy38, thank you. HC0023, thank you. Jason Cull, thank you very much. Blackbeard, thank you. Dr. Gullen, first time we've seen him in the chat. He seemed to enjoy it. He was chatting away a lot. We like that. Thank you, my friend. As our good friend Super Bowl Tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck, says, I actually made the 1982 season you have now. RJL518, our good friend Rob, check out his wonderful Card and Dice Baseball on his channel and subscribe. Steeler Fan 1933, our good friend Matt, thank you. Savoy48, Jake Cruz, thank you. Larry Harris, always good to see Larry Harris, and it's wonderful he's doing well. Thank you very much. Tony Martin. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver, of course. So I hope everyone had fun. We had some fun for 2 hours, right? It was fun. Up next on the channel will be the Bruins and the Islanders. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow, but no later than Wednesday. That's the Dave Gardner 1977-78. It's a Dave Gardner playoff project. I'm going to get the years messed up, but which we did the Bruins and the Kings, which was a lot of fun. Obviously, Bruins advanced. I will be playing as the Bruins against the Islanders in Game 2 because I believe the game is in Boston. I play as the home team. God, I hope it's in Boston. I don't want to play as the Islanders, but I will. So check that out. And also, you want to follow that project on my channel, Dave Gardner's channel, obviously, and Retro Sports Network with Ron Jeckett. Make sure you sub him also and check him out on Twitch. So thank you very much. Health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Life's too short. Enjoy. You get pissed off at times. We all do. Let the little things slide. Let the little things slide. Trust me. And I greatly appreciate your time. God bless. You know it's coming, folks. You know it's coming. Dallas wins 23-10. Peace!